My name is Dan Sahar. I'm the co-founder of Qwilt. Qwilt is a media delivery company. We sell software solutions that are deployed by service providers in their networks. These software solutions enable the service providers to create what we call an edge cloud delivery platform that allows them to essentially deliver media content, videos, software applications from a close location to where the users are, and by doing that essentially improve the quality of experience and create better economics in scaling their networks. Some of the challenges that we're seeing service provider facing these days is basically how to build the right network infrastructure, one that can really scale to the demands of their users. And basically today there's a range of content sources that any consumers can consume, whether they come from the service provider's own video library or from third-party sources like Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, and the likes. And we feel that the way to solve this challenge is by bringing the content delivery function into the service provider network a lot closer to where the consumers are. By doing that, they're able to basically alleviate the need to scale their network with simply just throwing routers at the problem. And at the same time, they can gain a lot of QoE, quality of experience improvements, by reducing the latency for the streaming of the videos, and also being able to overcome potential bottlenecks that exist elsewhere in the network. And the end result of that is that the consumers are able to get TV-like experience for any type of application they're consuming and on any device that they're actually want to consume the content on. Online video is probably the biggest elephant that exists today in networks. In both mobile and fixed line networks, video is consuming the majority of the traffic out there. In some networks, it's over 80% of the volume that is generated by the network is video. And this is a huge problem in terms of scaling for service provider, and it's a problem that is only going to get worse. There's going to be more and more devices, more content sources that are offered every day, and also the quality of the videos and the breadth of them. So we're going to start seeing more and more 4K videos, more and more 360 and VR videos, and that creates a huge pain in terms of how to scale the network. One of the working groups that we established in the streaming video lines is called the Open Caching Working Group. Open caching, the concept is one where service providers are able to create a layer of compute and storage that is able to be part of the content delivery ecosystem. This layer can be offered to use by commercial CDNs or by publishers, and by doing that essentially extend the range of content delivery from the centralized cloud like it's done today into resources that are found deep in the service provider network. And by doing that, everybody in the ecosystem benefits, both the consumers that get improved quality for their content, as well as potentially better economics, but also the publishers and the CDNs that are able to get better reach and better quality for streams they're delivered. So essentially it's a collaboration platform between the entire publisher ecosystem, which are the actual content providers and the CDNs, and the service providers who own resources in their network, compute and storage resources that can actually serve the content on behalf of those of the publisher ecosystem. The Open Caching Working Group encompasses people, stakeholders from the entire video delivery industry. So it's both content providers, service providers, technology vendors, as well as commercial CDNs. And what we're trying to create is the framework to establish collaboration between all those stakeholders with the goal of improving quality for the consumers. What we've done to date is we've created a series of specifications that are open to the public, and essentially anybody can implement them. And these specifications define the architecture for collaboration on how the publisher ecosystem can make use of an open caching infrastructure deployed in the service provider network. Additionally, what we've done is we've kicked off proofs of concepts with members of this working group that basically prove and prove how the architecture works, prove that the collaboration between these stakeholders can actually make sense, can actually work properly as we defined it. So I think the Streaming Video Alliance created like a very unique platform, one where there's people from the entire video ecosystem. So these are, I think, typically organizations from either content providers, service providers, content delivery networks, and technology vendors. This is, I think, one of the only forums in the world that these groups, these types of people can get together in the same room. So I think it's a tremendous networking opportunity and tremendous opportunity to learn what is going on in the industry, how people that maybe you never had the chance to meet before, what they're thinking about video, like what does a service provider, what do they think about your videos as a publisher traversing their network? Do they want to collaborate with you? And if so, how they want to do that? I think this is like one of the only forums that creates that opportunity for collaboration.